to bring in Fox's Leslie DelasBour. Leslie, you have to tell us, we're sitting here, we're watching the storm impact several parts of Louisiana. It seems as though Houston kind of escaped the majority of the hurricane, but y'all are still feeling the effects there in Galveston.
That's correct. We definitely are. So I'm here in Galveston on the west end in an area called Bay Harbor. And earlier today, I've been at this home. I want you to take a look at the bay that's out to my left here. All of this water, a majority of this water that was out on this bay was up to my shins when I met the homeowner here earlier this morning. But now that water has subsided. And take a listen to what she explained she saw at 4:30 this morning. So you woke up this morning around 4:30, and you saw this. Well, it was more than this, right? What did you see when you walked outside?
I saw something floating on the pier, which should be above water, but it was underwater. So, yeah.
Oh my gosh! I mean, and how high did this water go? See these marks right here?
Yes.
Is that how high the water got?
Yes.
Wow. And about how many? Like, is that what a foot?
What is that? 17, 18, 19 inches. Yeah.
Wow.
Looking at close to 2 foot.
For years, Jessie Ann has called this place on the West End home, so a little high water does not hurt her.
I mean, you live on the water, so I can only imagine what can wash up here, but what did?
We had, I saw a school of shrimp fly in front of me, swim off in front of me. There's going to be jellyfish, there'll be flounders, crabs. And the deal with, once the water recedes, then we have to deal with the cleanup.
But until the low tide and the storm fully pass through the area, Jessie Ann says the water, mud, and muck will just sit on her lower level.
So, low tide, it's way up under my pier there. It's probably 10 inches to a foot below the bulkhead and off the pier. And, you know, it's not a problem. But if you stepped off here, you're going to go in about 12 feet of water.
Oh, my goodness.
So, it's now probably 3 foot above sea level, where I normally see it on a daily basis.
And I mean, it's beautiful to look at, but I mean, as a homeowner living out here, how nerve-wracking is it? I mean, you've been here forever, but I mean, does it still make you anxious?
Yes, I knew last night that this was going to be here this morning. I mean, no matter what news say, I'm on the bay, the whole neighborhood goes this way, and I'm on the low side. So it's going to come into me, but everything's put up, tied down, bungee corded. So, and of course, Beryl took everything I had.
Now, that homeowner also told me that here, right here behind me, if you look past me, this is a fishing camp. It's an Airbnb that she rents out to guests, and even water got in there. Wasn't too much damage, but high water, and as you heard in the story there, she's pretty used to it. Christina, back to you.
All right, Leslie, and of course, what's the feeling there in the southern Texas area, of course, near Houston, Galveston? You all are used to getting hit by some storms, so were people there just kind of grateful that the brunt of this didn't come their way this time?
Actually, I'm going to have the homeowner answer that question. Miss Jessie Ann here. Like I said, we've been here all day with her. She's been very kind and walking us around her property. So, Miss Jessie Ann, Christina asked the question of, you know, what is it like being down here in the Houston-Galveston area and having the storm graze through? You've lived here for years, so explain to the people from other parts of the country who really don't know what experiencing a tropical storm or hurricane is really like.
You need to be prepared. The water could go out, the electric can go out, and you also could be trapped and not be able to drive away. So you need to make sure you've got everything you need to stay high and dry, food and water and everything. And just don't travel in the high waters and don't step off the bulkhead. If you walk around in the waters that is on the ground, if you have electrical lines down, it's very dangerous. If you have little critters that come in, very dangerous. Stingrays like to float up here too. And you know what stingrays can do. So just be safe, make sure things are above at least 3 foot, and you should be just fine. You'll live in paradise.
Perfect. Well, you heard it here first, Christina, from the expert herself, Miss Jessie Ann. Again, back to you in studio.
All right, thank you, Leslie, and please thank Miss Jessie Ann, of course, for us as well. I hope her and her property, they make it through the rest of this storm and they're able to escape safely. All right, thanks, Leslie. All right, again, we want to go ahead and show you some other things that have to do with hurricane. Again, here's another look at our live radar that we have there, as we now are knowing that it is now striking, the brunt of the storm is now striking Louisiana, making landfall as a Category 2 hurricane. Want to show you once again this tweet that we have from from the National Hurricane Center showing you that at 5 p.m. Central Time, local to there, we do know that it did make landfall in southern Louisiana. Of course, going to continue to track everything that has to do with this storm. We do know that those maximum sustained winds are going to be near 100 miles per hour. And in just a little while, we'll get a live update from Louisiana as well to check in on how they are doing.